So here we are on Duncan and Gary's Sunday Workshop. It's me. There's no Duncan. Duncan was round yesterday. Let's have a quick look at them arriving. Hello. Who else is coming?
Kevin.
Oh, he's coming, is he?
Yep.
Cool. Oh. Hi, Stu. All right, mate. All goodies?
Yeah. A bit warm in those, bro.
Oh, here we are. And now, let's have a little look at some of them leaving. Listen to Duncan's scooter when I went up the road. Right, so update guys, that's all this is about. So the workshop's coming on. This will be the workshop area all around here and round here. Alright? Duncan will be popping over every now and then. We're actually on an island, look. We are actually on an island and there's just a causeway to one side where you come across. So yeah, it's a little bit quieter here. But we had the guys over yesterday and we had a few chats about what we're going to get up to over the next few months. Almost probably won't do a lot. So this will be the workshop area. Now we've got our tin sign out, Duncan and I. Poor old Duncan, look. He looks like he's about to have a poo and he's constipated. I'm just saying. So what we will have a bar area now. We'll have an entertainment area. So you'll be able to play the Pac-Man if you want to. It's all in progress. Don't forget, I only moved here 2 weeks ago. So what we will be doing, there's a few city down stuff as well. So we'll have the green backdrop, me drinking, sometimes with Duncan, sometimes not. That's when he's not busy, I'm not pressurising him. So we'll have the green backdrop. We'll do a few graphical stuff, which I've been doing, as you know, if you've been watching Gaz's Lambretta Journey in New Zealand, in my normal Gary Kettler selection. Please have a look for you guys in the UK at the Scarborough 1982 if you were there. That is actually true. Everything in there that I put together in that 15 minutes actually happens for us as the Lowestoft Drifters Scooter Club. So there you go. So we'll be working here and then spizzle it around. So I'm using my 360 today. And you can see, like, I'll do some stuff and I've got some lights, camera, action. And yeah, the idea is going to be hospitality, drinking, doing a little scooter stuff. And then the main one that we're going to be looking at is this. I'm going back to the basics, all right? So Duncan does a lot of good. He's learned, and I've watched him develop and grow over the last 12 years, technically with the high-end stuff. I'm going to go back for us in the basics, but have a bit of fun, add a bit of graphics, do a little bit of history. I might actually go out on the Vespa as well and meet a few other people. I know there's a couple of people with some muscle cars. Come on, who's not liking a muscle car from the 70s? So I'll be doing a little bit of that as well. But as I say, I keep saying Duncan will pop up every now and then when he's got something technical. Don't forget, he did, we'll get out of the way, you. He did actually build that engine for me. We're going to maybe start that at some point. Only need some petrol and she's ready to go. But I'm going to go to basics with this one all on my own, most probably. A little bit of help from Duncan if I need it. As you know, I've been twiddling with these since 1980, but I never got deep heavily into the technical tuning stuff. So this is a 225. It is an original frame, What's original today, hey guys? So this is an LI 125 frame. It's 1961. It's a late Series 2, of course. And if you're wondering about the GP, that is an original with it's an SX 150 engine, which they used with the GP 150s, and that is an original engine matching with the frame. I've done the research on that one. So that's it really. We'll add a few more graphics, a few more posters, a few more this, that and the other, and basically we'll have some fun in a different workshop. It's been nearly 12 years in Duncan, so we're going to have a while in mine. We've got the big shed there that goes back, and that's going to have some lights and stuff in it, and Duncan's donated a polishing machine. So I did put a little thing together, didn't I, about a year ago, about metal polishing and the best way to metal polish, even if it's with a hand drill. It's not hard once you know how, like anything. Even this 360, which I'm now going to spin round and round. Hey, and I'm not actually moving. What? So bear with us, bear with me and Duncan. We will be back. It's going to be a while till we get it. And I'm also going to go into spraying. I used to, as Duncan would say, spraying. So Duncan, you know, sprayed his Kraken. Two time lapse. So that was the last coat, and you got one wet coat to go. So Duncan, what are you doing now?
Another mix.
Another mix. I'm not bending over again. That last one was a bit sore. You need to cut your nails, mate. So what are you doing now? I'm not going in there because that's too foomy.
Final wet coat.
So you're having a normal coat, and then you're going straight back over with a wet coat.
Yeah, and that's
all right
it for the day.
Done. All right, cool time lapse. Doing well, eh? Last coat and then done, eh? I'm not staying. Where's he gone? Hey, all done, Duncan? Mason job, lovely. It really sparkles in the sun. Just could do with an extra couple of clear coats on it, Duncan. Just saying, just saying. But I'm going to spray this one. I'm going through the process as well. This isn't going to be perfect. It's an old machine, for fuck's sake. It's a 1961 model. So we're going to leave some imperfections in it, but I'll go through the different mixing of paints and different effects you can get, which I did. I've sprayed camper vans. I've done a Morris Minor van, 2 Beetles, numerous scooters in the late 90s, early 90s, early 80s would have been a rattle can. Apart from this one, I did help do the prep. That was my Indian brand new Punjabi scooter, as I call it in my other group. One of the Cray twins, this is a true, God's honest truth, we never bullshit, right? One of the Cray twins, former Cray twins gang members, young guy at the time, not when he did this, he was over 40, Charlie, he sprayed this for me. It's a long story, you'll have to go in one of my other groups to find out the backstory on it, but he did actually spray it. I was only 18-year-old skinhead. I just clicked with this 40-year-old. Hey, no judgment, no judgment. We just clicked. His son was into scootering and he just got on with me and he said, hey, do you want this new thing called Crackle Finish, whatever? And he did it for me. God, he has some terrible scars on his neck. Some of the stories he told me were just unbelievable, that just would make your hair curl. If I had any hair even then. So bear with us. I know this is a long strung out one. And the connection with that scooter, believe it or not, Fred Dibner, one of his nephews, distant nephews, that was his scooter, and I bought that off a guy called Steve Dibner. There you go. So there's a connection. I loved him. Hey, wasn't he good in the fucking hell? That man had balls of steel before health and safety. He wouldn't even be allowed to do it today. Anyway, there's a connection to him, which is quite cool as well. And I'm good friends with the guy I bought it off. That stood literally in under his house for 10 years, and I've been badgering him on and off, on and off, on and off. And he used to be in my scooter club, the Magnetos, when it was running. And then he decided to restore it like so many, and it ended up sitting under his house. And then he rang me last year. He came my 60th birthday, and I got it on film. Said, "Oh, Steve, before you leave, when can I pick up my Lambretta?" And he looked at me and laughed. And then 2 months later, he rung up and said, "Oh, bloody take the thing away." Obviously, I swapped some money, but I've got it. It took me 10 years, but I got it. So that's it for Duncan and Gary's Sunday Workshop. I don't know how I'm going to cope without Duncan sometimes by keeping a, you know, because we do the here we are, and then Duncan like, oh, fuck's sake, and I grab his balls and we do all sorts of things, nice things. So I'll try and, I don't know, we'll have to do something else. But look, for all you now heading into winter in the UK, we're now heading into spring-summer. Have a good one, folks. Keep in touch. Don't lose faith in us. We will be doing more stuff. It'll just be different for a while. But we're going to do some more rides at some point, and then we'll include them in as well. No game motorbikes. Have a good one, folks. Where's my beer gone? Where's my beer?